bringing you a little outdoor edition of Jamesfitnessfreak supplement reviews. Out here, nice fall day, September, beautiful outside. Just wanted to give you another supplement review. This one is going to be a couple specific protein reviews, but mainly also overall general information about different proteins, what kind of proteins do what, and how they may benefit you in your training program or just everyday lifestyle, depending upon what your goals are. I got 4 different brands of protein here, and the first one here is more of like a basic, all-around, pretty much whey protein, more cheaper than what you would find some of the more expensive ones that are a lot more pure protein isolates, or as this casein protein here. This one's kind of like for, it's right in the middle of the road. Has a little bit of every kind of protein in it. Has protein, whey protein concentrate, a little bit of isolate. It's got some micellar casein protein in it as well. But also, it's probably get this 5-pound tub. I think I paid like $40 for it, which is really a cheap price. And you get 24 grams of protein each scoop. But of course, when you get to the ingredient profile, it's not as dynamic as some of these other proteins here. This one is basically just an amino acid enhanced protein blend containing ultra purified cold temperature. Cold temperature is good. Whenever they process these proteins, the cold temperature process is always better. That's pretty much what I've been told. It's whey concentrate, which is kind of your basic whey protein. It's not anything really spectacular like the isolate, or the hydro isolates, or hydro whey or anything like that. But whey protein concentrate, it's got whey protein isolate, hydro isolate, which is pretty good. I'm not sure the amount of those 2 types of proteins in here, but again, micellar casein, which I talked about, and then it does have some creatine in it, which is a good additive if you're looking to add some creatine in your diet and in your protein. Again, you get 56 scoops out of this, 161 calories per scoop, and 14 grams of carbs. A little bit higher in the carbs, calories a little bit more. But again, I kind of got this as kind of like my emergency protein. When I run out and I'm low, I'll use this to kind of get me by, because you can definitely tell the difference. This stuff's really, really thick. Kind of does a number on my GI tract as well. So this one, this is kind of like my emergency protein. Then what we have here is Muscle Farms micellar casein proteins, 100% casein protein, which is slow digested protein. What this does is when you take this, it forms a ball in your stomach, and the protein takes a significant amount of time to digest in your body. So it's almost like you get a trickle effect of amino acids and the benefits of the casein protein that goes to your muscles. So this is great for if you're going to go a long period of time without protein consumption. When you go to bed at night, because your body gets in that catabolic state the most when you're sleeping at night. So you take this, it kind of staves off the catabolism and keeps those aminos trickling to your muscles as you sleep. So it's really good. Sometimes I'll mix a scoop of this up with some oatmeal, bring it with me to work, and it's great. I can feel fuller, I don't get any kind of like binge eating, I don't get a lot of cravings, and again, this is really good stuff from Muscle Farm. It was really good priced. I think I paid like $40 for this, and 110 calories per scoop, which is great, and you get 25 grams of casein protein. It's got a real good ingredient profile as far as the essential amino acids and the branch chain amino acids. I mean, this stuff is really good. I definitely recommend anyone looking to really take their training to the next level, invest in some casein protein. Okay, now these last 2 here, these are the big boys here. This is pretty much the top of the line, top of the food chain when it comes to proteins. You got your Dimetized Nutrition ISO 100, and it's 100% whey protein isolate. And then you have, again, one of my favorite companies, their new TCF, which stands for triple cold filtered, which is supposedly the best process in producing protein powder, and it's the TCF isolate, 100% protein isolate, whey protein isolate. And this is also the most expensive one. I mean, this is a 4.5 pound tub. You're going to probably pay close to $70 for this one. Again, you get 87 scoops, which is really good. This one is a smaller size, ISO 100, it's 3 pounds. You can get a 5 pound tub. And this one, 48 scoops. The difference, well, I mean, I think they taste pretty about the same. Anytime you get an isolate, it's not going to be overwhelming with some great rich flavor because it's the purest amount of protein. So it's going to be real light, it's going to be real easy to mix, and the biggest benefits of these two proteins are that they hit your system, they hit your muscles the fastest. So this kind of thing is going to be perfect for that post-workout anabolic window that you have, about a half hour to 45 minutes when you're done training. You want to get protein in you. And if you can get isolate protein like one of these two, you're really taking full advantage of that window to really get some recovery, great recovery, muscle growth, to really see some really solid gains. You wouldn't want to take casein immediately when you're done working out. It's going to take a long time, to digest and get to your muscles and get into your system. These are super fast acting. They get right in there, do their job. So it's great for post-workout. It's even good for pre-workout. You want to take one of these, it hits your muscles, gets them all primed for getting ready to train. And then maybe first thing in the morning when you wake up, you want to get that body all firing up and cranked, have a scoop of one of these. Again, you look at this ProSups one here. I mean, it's got 0 carbs, 0 fat. It's lactose, gluten, sugar-free. It's only 90 calories per scoop, which is like super clean. Only 70 milligrams of sodium, 20 grams of protein per scoop. A little bit lower protein per scoop than the Dymatize, but again, it's 100% pure whey protein isolate. I think it's like the percentage of protein is like 90% like protein. I mean, this stuff is triple cold filter, which is 4 times smaller than microfiltered, and that was always the big one when they got these proteins out. Microfiltered was the best. This ProSups uses this triple cold filter technology that's supposed to be unreal, and it's no ion exchange or heated or acid treated protein. And this is really the top-notch protein isolate. I mean, I know Optimum Nutrition makes some good ones with their Hydro Whey and their Hydro Builder, but this one here, I mean, whenever I talk about proteins, you pretty much get what you pay for, I think. And this one is 87 scoops, which is pretty good. If you take 2 scoops and you're done working out, I mean, you're going to get over 40, post-workouts out of this. Now if you have a protein in the morning or another time of day, you get a little bit less. But again, and this one here, I mean, it's 3 pounds of protein, and this was like $50, and you're getting only 48 scoops in here. So if you take 2, you're getting 24 post-workouts, 106 calories, 16 more grams of calories than the ProSups isolate. It's got 1 carb. It's got 4 more grams of protein per scoop. The sodium's a little bit lower in this, but this is hydrolyzed whey protein isolates, and then it has some other stuff in here. It has sucralose in here, and, some other stuff. So this is not as pure as this one, but it's pretty darn close. So I always look at these two as these are my go-tos when it comes to post-workout protein supplementation. You're really going to see a difference if you use one of these at your post-workout. You can mix it with water, or you can mix. Sometimes I mix it with 2% milk to give it that little bit of thickness, a little bit better flavor. But if I'm cutting, or if I'm looking to go really low carb for a competition, I'm mixing it with water. So these two are really worth the money. But definitely the casein protein, definitely add this if you're looking to take your training up to the next level. It comes in handy. You take it at night. Say you're going to get ready to go out for the day, and you're going to be gone, and you're not going to get a lot of protein in your system because you're busy out during the day. You take a couple scoops of this and some milk to add even more effect to it before you go, and this will be trickling to your body all day long. So, and then this one here, again, this is for your, you know, economic savings. You know, if you're looking to be, you know, if your budget's not, you know, tight, it's too tight, and you know, you just want to get a, you know, you want to take advantage of protein supplementation. You don't want to get too crazy, then, you know, try something like this. You know, there's tons of different proteins out there, but these two, you're not going to find any better protein than these two as far as isolates go. So there you have it. I would definitely take advantage of the isolate rather than just getting something like this. This is kind of like, again, I said, it's my emergency protein. And all of these proteins, you know, they all taste pretty good, especially these two. Being isolates, I think they taste pretty phenomenal for isolates. Usually isolates are kind of have a bland flavor to them. But these are, they did a real good job on these two, especially this ProSups one. You know, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, he's plugging ProSups again. And it's telling these guys, they've been just making great product after great product lately, and they really killed it with this, you know, with this protein. Because I remember when my supplement store that I go to, they didn't have this in yet, and I asked him if they can get it, and he got me it, and he wasn't really going to carry this because it's so expensive. It's like $72 a tub, and he didn't think he was going to sell too much of it. And the rep from ProSups told him, look, this is the best protein you're going to get. It's really worth it. And he's been selling them now that he keeps it in stock. So definitely, check it out. Maybe you get some free samples somewhere of this stuff. But again, protein is probably the most important part of your training regimen. I mean, if you're not taking in protein in powdered form, you're really missing out. You know, some people think they can just go home after they're done training and have a meal of high protein. Well, that's going to take time to break down in your system, and by the time it breaks down, you know, whatever the protein says in the bag of that chicken, you're not getting that much protein once it's all broken down. You know, this stuff, it's powder form, it's quick, it's going to hit you fast, you're going to get the most protein to your muscles with this. So again, I definitely, if you want to take training seriously, you're really looking to make some big gains, definitely go with the protein powders. Well, that's it for today on another supplement edition of James Fitness Freak here on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel, James Fitness Freak. I appreciate if you do. Definitely be coming up with more supplement reviews, training clips, cooking, you name it. When it comes to training and fitness, we're going to have it on here. Definitely put some stuff on there from upcoming competition. Photo shoot coming up, you know, try to get some stuff on there as well. And looking forward to putting it out there for you. So again, thanks for watching James Fitness Freak.